Hey, it's Karnak with Star Wars Armada Explained. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to look at the Ordnance upgrade card, Assault Concussion Missiles. How do you know if this card equips to the Ordnance upgrade slot? You look at the bottom left-hand corner of the card and you'll see the Ordnance upgrade icon. This card costs 7 points. It reads Black Critical. Each hull zone adjacent to the defending hull zone suffers 1 damage. This card does have one clarification, which reads the damage caused by this card cannot be reduced by the brace defense token. So why is it mentioning that? What's the timing on this? Well, remember, for in terms of attack, you roll your initial dice pool, then you modify your dice pool with any modifiers you may have. Then the defender gets to resolve his spending of the defense tokens, and then after that is the resolve damage step, which is when this card takes place. So defender can't brace damage from this card because brace takes place before you can resolve any critical effects. Okay, so let's get into the timing, how this all works. I'll walk you through it. So black die typically are thrown at close range. Obviously, there's other cards or abilities or other methods potentially. Maybe you can get some at different ranges. But in this example, we're going to say we're attacking at close range with this gladiator. And you know what? We're going to say that the gladiator is shooting from his side arc. There we go. So we see there we've got line of sight. And we're in arc, we're in range. Again, make sure you're measuring from cardboard to cardboard when conducting attacks. And this is a gladiator 1, and we're going to say he's going to throw 4 black die from that left arc to that front arc there. And in this situation, we didn't get any hit crits, but you know what? We've got like ordnance experts on this, so we're going to re-roll. We're going to re-roll it all just to see if we can get it. There we go. So now we're showing the hit crit symbol. So why can't you just immediately just pop up on the table and say, aha, I'm activating assault concussion missiles? Well, again, you're done with your initial attack pool. You're done modifying your die. Now your opponent can defend or spend defense tokens or potentially other upgrade cards in his spend defense in his defense token step. Or yeah, you guys understand what I'm saying. Essentially, the defending player potentially could have a card or ability. Maybe he can cancel those die showing the hit crits. Maybe he has the ability to make you re-roll them. Maybe he can just make you not resolve any critical effects at all if he has a damage control officer equipped. Okay, so that's why you can't immediately declare the use of this card, and that's also why brace doesn't work. Because if the defender was the brace, okay, that's bracing the current damage being shown at the end of the defense spend defense token step. And then in the resolve damage step, if there's a critical icon showing, that's when that effect triggers, and that's when that ability is then applied. So that's why you can't brace ACM. So the card effect. So we're gonna say that the Star Destroyer, he doesn't have like Brunson. He can't cancel die. He doesn't have damage control officer. He can't contain the special crit effect. But he went ahead and braced, and he's going to redirect some damage. So this takes the damage from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, takes it to 3, and you know what? He's going to put 2 damage over here, and he's going to put 1 damage on his front. Okay, so now he's saying, okay, I'm done with the spend defense token step. Now you're in the resolve damage step. You have a black critical showing. That is when you can now say, this is the critical effect I'm going to use. And obviously, with any critical effect, you can choose not to use your card's ability and resolve a standard crit effect, or you can toggle the critical card, either the card effect to say, I'm utilizing it to get this effect. So then you apply the damage from assault concussion missiles, which is, each adjacent hull zone suffers 1 damage. So the Star Destroyer would suffer 1 to the left, 1 to the right, and that's that. So remember too, even with the critical symbol, it still counts like as a damage. So essentially, if you roll a critical symbol, that it's technically you're doing 3 damage. Obviously, with the hit crit, it's the only way that you can get to show. So technically, you're doing 4 damage off of 1 die, through with assault concussion missiles, compared to something like assault proton torpedoes, which is you immediately deal a face up, and obviously all the interactions that can go along with that. That's only doing essentially 3 damage, but it all depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So that is Assault concussion missiles, of course, if you feel like anything is an error or if I got anything wrong, make sure to let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.